everyone, it's Tammy with Embellish the Story. I'm so tickled you joined me today, and this is a super fun video. It's one of my favorite things to do is to unbox the boxes I get from Crystals and Pearls Kit Club from Doreen at Oohlala Vintage Treasures. These boxes are always filled with so many yummy goodies to use in our creations, and they come out a few times a year. Doreen usually doesn't have openings, but I think now she does have some openings, so I will leave the links to the things I'm showing you, and I will leave the links to her kit club, and then you could message her about joining and getting these treasure boxes. These are so lovely. This box is themed with her digital set called Pink Silk Atelier. So let's open it up and see. Okay, let me take this off. So everything she puts in the box, we can reuse. So here she's given us some digitals of her Pink Silk Atelier collection. And look how beautiful that work desk is. Wouldn't I love to have that in my craft room? And the beautiful ruffles. And she puts a lot of ruffles in her kits, which I just love. Isn't that beautiful? I did look up the word atelier because I wasn't sure exactly what that word meant. And it means like a workroom or a studio. So that is a lovely piece. Wouldn't that be pretty as a journal cover? Can you see it? Am I too close? I tried to get my camera as far away as possible. All right. So let's just look at what we have in here. The first thing is this beautiful doily. It has so much texture and it's so lacy. And I love the doilies Doreen puts in her kits. I've never found doilies like this myself, and I have looked. That's one of the beautiful things about her kits is that she does all kinds of shopping at antique stores and thrift shops, and she shares her treasures that she finds with us. Okay, let's see what's in here. Look at all these treasures, y'all. It's so much fun stuff. All right, so she's got this beautiful sewing machine, and like so many people have in their craft rooms. And then this beautiful, it's like a, it's almost, I can't describe it. It's a gauzy trim, and it has the gold on it. It's so pretty. I've had that in kits before, and it's a fun piece to work with. Let's see what else is on here. I'm missing something. There's always so much stuff to look at. It's so awesome. So here's a beautiful heart dangle with some pearls and some beads that she's attached with a bulb pin. I love her dangles. Nobody makes dangles like Doreen. And then look at this crunchy paper. How pretty is that? It has this, looks like a tea-dyed piece of tulle sewn onto it. Wouldn't that be pretty in a journal? Oh yeah, so pretty in a journal. Love that paper. And then look, oh yay, she made us something. She made us, look at that pretty piece from her digital. She made us, and she puts things together so that we can reuse them ourselves. So she has put together this little pocket. Oh, and it's got lots of pockets. And I think she has a video of how she made this. Yeah, I know I've watched the video of how she made this pocket. So I will look for that and leave that so you could see how she made the pocket. But these are coffee filters, I think. Or maybe they're airbag liners, air fryer liners. Anyway, those are really cute and they're super crunchy. But she put this beautiful dress form in there. Isn't that gorgeous? And then, what else? We have other treasures in here. We have, oh, a coffee dyed paper, glassine bag. And look at that gorgeous dress form. So pretty. I love dress forms, and I do have one in my craft room, and I enjoy it so much. And here's another glassine bag with that beautiful dress form. How pretty is that? Did I miss something? I think there's another. Oh, there's another one. So here's another one in that dress form. How sweet are those? All right. So there's that. I'm going to try and keep it as much like it was. Y'all, for years, I would get I've been getting these kits for about 5 years. And for years, I just would get them and barely take them apart and then just hoard them. But now I have gotten to where I actually use them. She did put some glitter on those roses. That's so pretty. A very light dusting of glitter. And then we have this beautiful packaging. Okay, what else is in here? Let's see. What am I going to do? I don't know what to do next. All right, look at this. Oh, these are beautiful pink trims. This is, let's look at these first. Look at that trim. That looks like a French trim. It's pink and white. And then this gorgeous trim. Oh, look at this with the sequins. That is stunning. I've never seen a trim like that. She always has things that are so unique and things that I just can't find. Just gorgeous. These things make, no matter what you make from them, they're always lovely. So here is a Oohlala piece of, it looks like, anyway, it's a piece of fabric. And then this dainty charm dangle with, can you see it? With the rhinestones and the beads. And then that is pinned to this, it looks like a cheesecloth. And that is a piece of fabric paper, it's fabric pattern paper. And look at that gorgeous ruffle. Isn't that stunning? Look at that. I do know she collaborated, excuse me, I do know she collaborated with Bird & Barn Designs, with Martha at Bird & Barn Designs, and with Lene at Grace and Lace Journals, but I'm not sure who did what. Okay, what's in here? Oh, look at, oh, okay, so this is tape. This is a beautiful, let's see, she's taped these for us. This is a beautiful pocket that is been embossed with French script, and it's sewn. That is lovely. And let's see. Oh wow, there's all kinds of things in here. So here's that cluster of beautiful trims we just looked at, and then this beautiful piece, just gorgeous. It's a nice generous piece of fabric with the gold. And then this chiffon. It's a blush, baby blush pink. And then this beautiful ruffle. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's been tea dyed. And it's just a beautiful lace ruffle. Oh, so many pretty things to use. All right. So I'm going to try to keep most of this together. Because the way Doreen packages things is so unique. All right. Isn't that pretty? Just a pretty presentation. So pretty. Oh, Doreen, this is so much fun. So that came inside this. Look at that. That would be so neat, just tucked on the top of the journal with that hanging down. You could just, I've got the washi tape, stick that on a journal. So pretty. All right, here is a little booklet she's made. Looks like she's tied it together with some tulle. It's a stretchy beige tulle. And then, let's see. It's made from an envelope, a window envelope that's been dyed. And then some of her beautiful papers. Look at that. That is printed on vellum. How pretty. I love things printed on vellum. And she has rounded the corners for us. It's more vellum. So pretty. She's so creative. Look at that piece of embossed paper. So this is a neat booklet. We can take it apart and use the individual pieces because of the way she just used this loose signature binding. All right, what is next? Oh, how lovely. What is this? There's a little button on a ball pen with a spool on a pink fabric. What is that? Look at that beautiful embroidery, like the way they did the stitches. Beautiful stitching, and like each one is different. So we could use each one of these as different little things to create with. How pretty. And you know, I don't sew, so when I get things that are sewn, it thrills me. Look at that dress form stamped on this tea-dyed fabric. Then we have this pretty lace. And this is like, it's thick. It's like a brocade. It's a brocade. And it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. It looks very vintage. All right. This has been tied with a stretchy trim. It almost looks like it was taken from a t-shirt type garment or piece of fabric. And then this beautiful applique with such a pretty, look at this doily, and it has the little center of the flowers. I love to stick pearls down in that, or a little bitty cameo. Look at this piece of applique. Oh, it's the corded lace, which is my favorite, and beaded. That is stunning. And then, let's see, and this is all on a piece. This is very thick. This almost is like something you would have made covered furniture in. It's very thick and very pretty. That would make a beautiful journal cover. Oh, that is so pretty. And then that is around this beautiful embossed paper, which would make a great just little tuck on the page of a top of a journal. We have this beautiful polka dot. It's like a stretchy tulle. And then another little piece of an applique. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at that. Can you see? All right. What else do we have here? So many treasures. That beautiful lace. And then that is all pinned on this coffee dyed paper. Maybe it's tea dyed with that beautiful ruffle on it. And it's sewn on. Oh, I love it. How pretty. Now I can't remember how all this went together. So here, oh, these are envelopes. Let's see. Oh, yeah, one slipped inside the other. You know, I love to make journal covers with the envelopes slipped inside and like this. That would make a great beginning of a journal, like the base. Okay, I don't want to take this apart. And then, let's see. This, I've never seen like a vellum like that. And look at that. Isn't that ruffle with that stretchy beige tulle? Isn't that pretty? Wouldn't that be just gorgeous, just cascading out the side or the bottom of a journal? Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we have, I'm trying now to put it back. And then this, oh, these envelopes have this beautiful embossing. Look, that's an oval frame. That embossing is stunning. How beautiful. She does so much work. I mean, anything I make out of her kits is so easy, and because she's done so much beautiful work and given us so many treasures. So yeah, I already can't remember how this went. Okay, so here's this beautiful set of goodies. Oh, so many treasures. Look, it just goes on and on. Okay, so this is pinned on. This is like a piece of cardboard, and she's given us lots of this lace. This beautiful lace. It looks like it's about 8 or 9 inches wide. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then look, she's used a pearl brad, and there's some more lace. Isn't that so creative the way she presents this? All right, so we've got this pretty ruffled beige trim, and this beautiful trim here. This light baby pink. There's so many things. Okay, I'm gonna miss something. Then here's this beautiful trim, and then this dainty little beige trim. So look at that lace collage that is just gorgeous. Isn't that so pretty? So pretty. Just the way she presents her things is so inspiring. Oh, and then she has some of her nice crunchy envelopes. Oh, look at this dangle. It's, oh my goodness. Look at this. It's got that beautiful pearl with these beads. And then that's a spool of thread, y'all. And then she's made a little rosette. Isn't that precious? I would never have thought to do this. How creative. Oh, I love that. And then, let's see. She's pinned that to the bow of this stretchy trim. And then here is another. Oh, that's a really neat trim. All right. Let's see. Oh, and then she's tied that. She's used that to tie on this sweet bow charm. Here's a little bit of this beautiful pink lace with another applique piece. And just that pretty applique. And then look at all these treasures. I'm hoping you can see this. And then it's, let's see. I don't want to untie it. Let me try this. The hardest part for me has always been to actually take this apart and use it. It's so pretty the way she does it. So there is this lace right here. I don't know if you can see it. That is so pretty. All right, what's in? These are envelopes, and she has put this beautiful fabric in there. And they're crunchy, and they're tea-dyed. They're so fun. I love these envelopes. They make good shaker envelopes. They're so crunchy. They sound so yummy. Oh, and look at this vintage bingo card. Oh, I love this. I've always wanted one of these. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you, Doreen, so much for this whole kit. You are just the best. And look at that pretty postcard that's embossed. Gorgeous embossing. And then here's some larger envelopes. There's this one. And it has French. It has this French book page. And then here's this one. And then this vintage piece of sewing instructions. Oh, look, little children's bloomers. Do you remember when we used to wear those? Back before disposable diapers. I don't remember wearing them, but I remember seeing them when my mom had my sister. And then look, that feels really old. And all right, There's that envelope full of goodies. Here's another one. And this is, looks like it's French. No, maybe it's German. But it's got, I love it when it has people's writing on it. And then this looks French. I love it when it has that. All right. Now here, can you see my pile? It's just, it's going to take me a while to get this back together. Okay, so let's move this box out of our way. This is a beautiful set of papers with this very generous amount of lace around them. And then here, oops, got it upside down. Here are her papers from her French Silk Atelier, Pink Silk Atelier collection. And let's see. That is a collage page where we could just use just the dress form. Just that. Love that. The beautiful roses. There's another beautiful collage page. Such pretty pinks and beiges. Oh, the quilt. Would not I love to have that quilt? Let's see. More. Look at that piece. Stunning. Just absolutely stunning. That, wouldn't that be pretty as a tall and skinny journal cover? Or you could do it in half. Those roses. So pretty. This is a beautiful piece. Look at that. Yeah, there's my craft room dream right there. So much detail is in this. Beautiful collection, Doreen. Beautiful. This has the ruffles and the flowers. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And this collection, look at that with the ribbons and the ribbon rosettes. This collection is gorgeous. I'm so excited to be working with it. This piece she printed on vellum. Let's see. I want you to be able to see it. How pretty. It's got the French script on it. And then here's some coffee and tea-dyed papers. And then some coffee-dyed music sheet. And we've already looked at these. So, well, Doreen, you've done it again. Another fabulous kit of so many treasures. This is going to be so much fun to create with. I'm super excited about getting started. It's always hard for me to use her things because I want to keep them because they're so pretty. I just want to keep them and look at them all the time. But thank you, Doreen, so much for your beautiful kits. Thank you for your friendship. I am so glad you guys joined me today. I will leave the links to her Etsy shop. I will leave where you can get her digitals. I will leave the link to her Facebook page. And if you are interested in joining the Crystals and Pearls Kit Club, just message her either on Etsy or through Facebook, and she will give you some information for joining the club. So you guys, that's what I have for today. I hope you are having a beautiful spring. It's been beautiful weather here in Georgia. I'm just enjoying the spring. It's my favorite time of the year. I love fall, but I really love the spring when the world starts to wake up. Have a great day. I will see you soon. Always remember to embellish the story. Bye-bye.